today is episode 2 of Vlogmas, and it's sort of a morning with me, exercise the ponies, just how I live my life every morning. I'm really excited for this episode. Thank you for tuning in, and let's get started. So first, we obviously have to sort out my complete bed head because my hair is always the worst when I wake up because I'm a side sleeper. I'm actually looking quite good for today. That's nice. Because I'm going to chat to you guys, I thought I would go through my Christmas list. So I'd love to know what your guys' Christmas lists are. I'm actually really curious because I sometimes need ideas, you know. At the top of my list, I have to say is, because there's a little secret that you guys are going to find out on Christmas Day. A Charles Owen Lunar hat. Basically, Charles Owen is the, sorry, just adjusting you guys. Charles Owen is the only brand of hat that's ever fitted me. I've tried Champion, I've tried on Gatehouse. It literally is the only hat that fits my head type because, as you can probably see, I haven't got a round head, I've got an oval head. So that affects how a lot of hats sit on my head. Unfortunately, they are stopping producing hats in the UK as of the 19th of December. And I was already asking my parents about a fixed peak hat, and they were like, oh no, and oh, we're gonna have to wait because you might not wear it. And I think the fact that they're not being made in the UK has pushed them a bit to actually do something. Then I would like any kind of, I know it's gonna sound super stereotypical, any kind of lemure. So I don't have that much like horsewear or horsey clothes or hat silks as much as you may think I do. I don't. So I've literally flooded my Christmas list this year. Then I filled it with obviously another stereotypical one, any type of like makeup and skincare, because you know what, I appreciate it. Yes, I may not use it as much, but I still appreciate it and it's something that I'd like. Then I've asked for, so my grandma, I'll show you guys. So a couple of weeks ago or a couple of months ago, my grandma got me a Floral Street little like perfume sample set. And after that, so as I was saying, I was trying the sample set, so I have asked for the Wild Vanilla Orchid and the Sunflower Pop. And Vanilla Orchid, you can obviously tell what that is, but the Sunflower Pop is really citrusy, and I quite like citrus. Well, I say quite like, I love citrus with a passion. Honestly, I can't get enough of anything like lemony or orangey or any of that, so I had to put that on my list. So that was my skincare done, and I do a pretty simple routine, and now I'm going to do a little bit of light makeup because, you know, why not? I'm bored. And if you're wondering what I'm grabbing all my stuff from, DIY little shelf. It's very useful. I had to DIY that one, and it's on like a little IKEA pegboard, so quite good. By the way, you may end up seeing a common theme of one brand that I love to use. Why is my chair squeaking? Anyway, you may see a common theme of a brand I use, and it's a British one, I think, called 17, and if any of you guys know it, oh, it's amazing. Honestly, it's so good, and it's so cheap. This, £3. This, £2.50. Oh, ridiculously priced. Let me know if you guys would love a makeup tutorial in a vlogmas or anything, because I'm completely open to stuff like that. I'm just going to do some mascara, and they're really good. I love my mascara. If I wear nothing other than mascara, I'm fine with that. Health Lash and Roll in a very deep brown, or I can do the Maybelline Sky High in the very black. I usually go for very black because I've got dark hair, but the brown looks really good as well. I have no clue why. I think I'm going to go for Sky High today. And don't forget to curl your lashes, because the one thing that I cannot stand is a non-waterproof, because this isn't the waterproof one, mascara to drop your lashes. I absolutely hate it. It's a pet peeve. And I also want, okay, bit of a weird position, I also would love to know what you guys have at the top of your Christmas lists. I'm genuinely curious for all my horsey people. Because, as I have said before, I don't really have like many horsey people or friends because they're few and far between where I am. So I'd love to know what all of you guys are asking for Christmas. Okay, so that's makeup done. I'm actually quite happy with it today, and I might actually... It's dark. I'm gonna go make myself some breakfast and I'm gonna have it off camera and then we can do choosing my outfit. So what I was thinking of was this super cute Ariat shirt. Hopefully though, because it might be a bit thin for how cold it is. And then I was going for these grey jorts, which are my favourite brand ever because they're the only brand that fit my tallness. Yes, my legs are really that long. They're called Flexars and they are my favourite ever. They're so soft, they're so squishy, and love them. So that shirt is too thin, so I've gone for this cute little, I think it's, well, it says NASA, but it's from H&M. Cute little tie shirt, which I'm going to pair with my lovely Champion hoodie, which is always a lot cuter than just a shirt. So yes, this one was too thin because it is a summer shirt and it's super breathable, which is not what we want right now. But I might try and find some red socks though, because I feel like that would be too clashing putting blue with red. So here is the fit with the matchy red socks. I love these socks so much. I got them for like £7 and they are a charity one called WILBUR. Yes, I'm a bendy queen, don't judge. Super cute. So let's do my hair now. So we're back over here and I need to put my hair in the classic ponytail. I live in ponytails, we don't judge. And I'm not even going to do a tutorial because I don't do it the same every time. My hair is feeling super nice though and not greasy, so I'm only going to do one hairband. It's the only thing I'm going to say. And also, before you see the brush and complain, I'm only brushing the top part of my head. I am not that thick. All done, out of my face and out of my way. And we're finally on the way to the yard, and you can see it's a little bit, the weather's not too nice today, but you know what, we dealt with it, and thankfully the rain held off when I was exercising the boys, so it was a little bit windy, but you know what, I can forgive that. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Morning. Hi baby. Hello. How are you doing? And of course we had to start off with the advent calendars, which Wilbur thinks is amazing every single morning, doesn't change. And then I took off his rug and picked out his feet, which he is such an angel to stand for. He occasionally sniffs my bum, but oh well. Gave him a quick brush off, did his mane, totally didn't forget to do his tail, but then did some stretches and a little hug. Always bring a hat just in case, and yes, it's my Santa hat. It's a little bit windy, but in today's vlogmas we are going to be free jumping Wilbur. I'm really excited. He's never free jumped before, so this is all going to be a big test for him, and let's just see how it goes. So we have our little jump set up here. He looks a little bit concerned, but we're going to do great, aren't we baby? Yeah, we're going to do great. So we kept it nice and simple to start with, just as I showed you, and we did some super nice trotting. I'm sorry about how flashy is he, and literally so confident over that, and he kept on trying to stop by the gates. And then I set it up to this super teeny weeny little cross pole that he thought, he didn't actually see it was there the first time he went over it, bless him. But he still went super confidently into it, chipped because he wasn't actually looking, and then was super confident out of it and tried to stop by the gate. And then he had a second attempt, which was so much better, even though it was from trot. And then he started to get super sassy with me for asking him to not stop by the gate. But he absolutely flew it this time. Like, oh my gosh. He's so scopy, honestly. And he was quite proud of himself for this one. So, of course, we had to get sweeties for the good boy because he was actually doing so well and he hadn't run out or refused at anything. And I set this up a little bit bigger for him, and I turn around and he's thrown my hat on the floor. This is why we don't do children, guys, but I had to put that somewhere else so he wouldn't do it again. He had no remorse. And then he trotted off, all proud of himself, ready to show off. And this is when I realised that he was not going to listen to me, and he kept on doing laps around the arena. So I had to set my phone up somewhere else so I could record it whilst I had to sort him out. Because I couldn't both run and record, I figured out. And now I'm just going to show you all of his best moments because he was being so well behaved after setting my phone up. Well, I say that after I had to chase him around a bit, but he had so much fun with it. So just watch and enjoy. He is so epic. So we got up to about 85 with the child today. I am so proud of him. He's never jumped that big before, and to do it with such confidence, I am honestly so proud of him. Hey! Got to put the jumps away now, and I'll see what I'm going to do with Bandit. So same again with Bandit, but I've decided that I'm going to take him on a hack because he has a little bit of a cough at the moment, just because of the hay that we had and it was so dry and horrible and dusty. So we're just going to take it easy on him for a couple of days, maybe a week, to see if we can sort that cough out. But he likes to walk around his stable a lot, bless him. But I'm honestly so in awe of what WILBUR was like today. He was so perfect. He was so bold. He only stopped once when I put it up to 90, and I just put it straight back down because I thought that, you know what, fair enough. That is big for a little pony. But here we are, hacking out with Bandito. Enjoy. Right, normal hack, yeah? Normal hacking, nothing strange, nothing interesting. Emus. So I may or may not have just fallen off. We get back on though, kids. Basically, he was cantering, we were going for a nice canter, and then he just stopped. Nothing, maybe something spooked him in the bushes. I didn't hear because I was too busy falling off. But yeah, and I literally just went over his shoulder. That was naughty, sir. He has no regrets whatsoever. I'm kind of shocked. I have fallen off on a hack before, like multiple times, don't get me wrong, and I've fallen off on a hack on my own, but like, he looks so proud of himself. What? And because we were a naughty boy and binned me, well, not really, I just fell off because you stopped, we had to do the walk of shame back home. Well, I now have a very sore bum thanks to this, and he shows absolutely no remorse. Not surprising, but I'm just telling him about now, and then I've got some tutoring, and then I think that's pretty much it. And instead of showing you my tutoring, because that's going to be so boring, I'll show you, because we do it in a garden shop on Tuesdays. Hurry up. Actually, no, they're very different speeds, very sorry. Instead of showing you my tutoring, I'm going to show you the little garden shop Christmassy bit, because they've got a really cute little Christmas section. Oh, hi! He wants a camera moment, a handsome old man. And you, cute and evil. Okay, hi. Ah, ponies. Oh, not you as well. sound was that? And this is some more little bits of Christmas inspo because it is a vlogmas and it is coming up to Christmas, and I just thought that these little sections for a little garden centre, this was so cute and pretty. But enjoy! Editing this sat in my bed, realising that I forgot to record the last bit, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you come back for next week's episode. Merry Christmas, bye!